on? All right. Good evening. Are you sure? Oh, what did I do? Nope. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I don't know what I did. Testing. Yep, that works.
Okay, so just clip that on it. Okay.
Yeah, just clip that onto the.
Set it there. Okay. All right.
Don't cry.
Quit.
All right, can you hear me now? Are we good? Good evening. Good evening, soldiers. I am Mary Waite, the office assistant at Estelle High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you this evening to this evening's commencement program for the class of 2023. We are gathered here tonight in a formal ceremony to celebrate this significant milestone in the lives of these young women. Our program will last approximately 1.5 hours, followed by refreshments in the center where you will have an opportunity to interact with our seniors. If you haven't already, will you take a moment and put your phones in silent mode? Thank you. And then we will have John Conrad come up and offer an opening prayer.
Goodness.
Our Father in heaven, we're so grateful for this opportunity to come together in the capacity of a graduation, of a rite of passage, a time of moving on, a sad time, but a hopeful time. Some things we'll never visit again, but new opportunities are in front of these students. We ask you tonight to bless these proceedings, to bless the graduates, bless each student that's moving on to the next grade. We're so grateful for the impact that parents, teachers, staff, all who have contributed to this year, this education. There's nothing that's more of a great privilege in our land than this privilege of seeing our children educated, to learn the great wonders of the world around them, and to learn how to interact with each other. Again, we just thank you for your blessings. Pray your hand be upon the proceedings throughout the evening, and we'll say it all in the name of our Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you. We are privileged this evening to have with us Superintendent Styler, school board members, faculty, staff, parents, family, and friends. Class of 2023, congratulations on reaching this milestone in your life. I sincerely hope that this commencement ceremony will be a fond memory as you move on in life. You have spent your entire life up until this point learning and growing. This process of growth and learning has brought you here tonight, ready to go out into the world. You have made your decisions on what you will do to further learn and grow. Berkeley and Janelli are continuing their education at Southern Utah University, and Jessica is looking into a flight attendant program. Each of you are following your passions, your interests, and your dreams. You have received an excellent education here at Estelle High School, which will serve you well and allow you to imagine and implement world-changing future ideas to take you wherever you want to go. I believe that the future will only be limited by your imagination and the desire and drive to make the world a better place. So let me entrust you with 3 thoughts. Always do your best and be accountable and responsible for your actions or lack of actions. You are accountable and responsible for your actions. No one else is. With today's technology, you have unprecedented access to a vast amount of information. Use this to your advantage. Today's, and I'm sure tomorrow's, technology will allow you to further your knowledge of any issue. The more informed you are, the better your decisions will be. And the last item deals with an unselfish effort to give back to your community. Remember, your actions are being observed, and you are a role model for others. I want to wish you the best of everything as you continue to learn and grow, and I hope that we hear about your outstanding accomplishments in future years. But as for today's accomplishments, we're going to have Lois Faber come up and present this year's awards and honor roll.
What a delightful thing to be able to do. I don't have to give a speech, I just give them their awards, and that's awesome. We have several things. The first one, we go to the music festivals, the region and state festivals, and we had a group of girls go, and a girls ensemble go, and they got a superior rating at the state music event. I'm trying to get these things in Provo. And so we want to give each one of these girls that were in it a certificate and a ribbon. So we have Janelli, and Berkeley, and Ava, and Larissa. They sang "Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child," but I don't think they really did. We also had Aiden Faber go, and he got a superior rating on his piano. And for solos, they get a medal from the state, so we'd like to have Aiden come up and receive his. Now, I'm his piano teacher, and he's much better than me, but I do hold the whip over him and say, "Practice, and use the metronome." So he did. Next, we have, I wanted to mention this too. Our choir this year went to state. We are the only 1A school that usually makes it to state, and we were indeed the only 1A choir at state this year too. We received a superior rating, and we'll get a gold plaque in the mail soon. So let's give a hand to all those wonderful students who sing so well. They really did fantastic. I was so proud of them. And on our recent tour to Oregon, they sang many places, and many places just asked them to sing spontaneously. And I was so proud, so proud. So our next award, we would like to have Berkeley come over. This is called the Good Citizenship Award Certificate from the Daughters of the American Revolution. So Berkeley, I'd like you to come in. and stay right here, because not only that, she has High Honors Award that is 3.8 GPA and above, and so she will receive a certificate and a medal. She's got too much knowledge up there. Okay. And so, yeah, so you have your daughters and so, and here's your certificate. Yeah. We also have Janelle Avalar, who got a 3.8 GPA and above, and here we would like to, and she's going to take her knowledge off so I can put this on. And we have Berkeley Wright also receiving this. Oh, no, wait. Larissa. I gave him the wrong ones, so we'll have to trade. Hang on. You wanted to be Berkeley anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, always.
And so that is our honors for this year, and we would like to congratulate all the students who have done so well this year.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations on those honors. I want to take just a moment and go over the scholarship awards that these fine young women have earned. Berkeley has been awarded $2,000 per semester for 4 years at SUU. Berkeley has been awarded an opportunity scholarship close to $1,000 per semester from Utah Systems of Higher Education. Berkeley received a Mount Wheeler scholarship for $1,000. And Berkeley was awarded $333.33 from the Andy Ferguson Scholarship Fund. And Carol, if you're in the audience, thank you so much for that. Janelle has been awarded $1,500 a semester for 4 years at SUU. Janelle has also been awarded an opportunity scholarship close to $1,000 per semester from Utah Systems of Higher Education. Janelle received a Mount Wheeler scholarship for $750. Janelle was awarded $333.33 from the Andy Ferguson Scholarship Fund. And Janelle also qualifies for the full annual Pell Grant that she will be receiving. So congratulations, Janelle. Jessica has earned $400 a semester for 2 years at Snow College. Jessica was awarded $333.33 from the Andy Ferguson Scholarship Fund. And Jessica also qualifies for the full annual amount on the Pell Grant. So congratulations, Jessica. Yeah. Now we will be favored with a flute solo from Berkeley. Thank you, Berkeley. That was lovely. While we were sad to see Dwayne leave the position of our school counselor, we have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know Colton this year. He arranged 4 different campus tours for our juniors and our seniors this year, and they had a blast with him every time. So much so that our seniors asked if he would come and speak at graduation. So if Colton will come up and favor us with his words.
Oh, okay. Should I just clip this on my tie? Can you hear me okay if I just leave it right there? Is that all right? Okay, so I'm really shocked that they asked me to speak at graduation, to be honest, and I'm pretty sure that it's just a prank. Larissa's got some sort of water balloon that's going to fall on my head at some point during this, but I am really glad to be here. I just have to tell you all, I love this place. Dwayne told me, he said, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And honestly, if you would have told me 7 years ago, so I took a really weird path to get to where I am today. If you would have told me 7 years ago when I was working as a career counselor at Brigham Young University, and before that the University of Utah, that I'd be moving my family back to Delta, which one I never said I would do, to be a school counselor at DHS, which I also said I would never do, I would have laughed you out of the room. I guess with that, I guess I should say I never, ever thought I would be the counselor that gets to drive out to Eskdale once a month to spend time with these awesome kids. And I have loved it. I am so glad that I got this assignment from the school district. I have had just the best year with these guys. I've learned a lot about the dating customs that happen in this valley. There's more on that later. I've learned the value of a jar of pickles. Apparently those are better than donuts, if you ask the Avalar boys. And I think I've made almost all the students cry at one point out here. I've gotten to the point with Janelle where I can just look at her and she starts to cry. If you look, she's starting to do it now, see? Isn't that neat? We have a pretty good relationship, don't we? and I guess what I mean to say, and like Mary said, we've gone as far north as the University of Utah and as far south as Cedar City. We one day did a road trip from here to Delta, to Ephraim, to Richfield, back to Delta, and then back to here, and it has just been a blast. And I look forward to so many more years of crying and pickles and adventures in the Suburban here with Estelle. It's just a blast to be here. So today I just want to tell you a little bit about my experience when I graduated from high school, because it doesn't feel like that long ago when I was graduating from the hallowed halls of Delta High, and I was wearing my cap and gown, and I was freaking out about my future, much like these students have done for me many, many times this year, including tonight. I just didn't think I was ready for adulthood. I really didn't. I thought high school was the best, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I was kind of a big deal at Delta High. I was in the student body officer cabinet. I sang in the choir. I did the musicals. I played sports. It was a lot like it feels like Estelle is to me, where you get to be involved in everything, you get to do a lot of things, and you know everybody and everybody knows you. And I just had the best time. I remember feeling so stressed because I thought the best part of my life was coming to an end. And I also remember feeling so anxious because high school was hard. It was way stressful. It felt like the end of the world if I sent a text message to the wrong person, or if I said the wrong thing in front of my peers. I just thought, most importantly, I remember thinking that what was Delta going to do without me when I graduated and left, right? So I moped all summer long. I worked at Chevron, and I moped. My wife can attest to this. I moped all summer. And after moving to Cedar City, for college, I was certain that Delta High just would not go on without me. I made it 5 days in Cedar City before I had to come home because I missed everyone so much. And there was a first home football game, so I threw all my friends in the car and we drove home. And we all expected, my wife too, we all thought that they would just roll out the red carpet for us, that they'd be so happy to see us, that we would be celebrities. But more importantly, I was certain that the cheering section of the football game would be empty, that none of the players would show up ready for the game, and that it would all just be a big disaster because I wasn't there to help make it all happen. And I was really surprised and a little bit disappointed to find out when I got there that the cheering section was full. The new student body officers were running things and doing a great job, and the football team lost just like they always do. I was so devastated to find out that I was not the center of the universe, that the world didn't revolve around me. And I will be honest with you, I spent a lot of that first year in college waiting for someone to recognize how awesome I was. To say, this is the great Colton Griffiths from Delta High School. We should let him run the show at SUU. And what I really learned from that is, listen, life goes on after high school. It is so fun, and yeah, it's really stressful, but it is so fun and so exciting and really stressful, but it's also not the best part of your life. There is so much more to do. Now listen, you three girls have so much to look forward to. Think about this, just dating boys that aren't from this valley. Okay, think about that. Maybe dating boys that are closer to your age. I don't know, it's just a thought. Just kidding, Janelli, you know I love you. Now here's another one. Eating at McDonald's whenever you want to, because there's one in Cedar City. It's not an hour away. Or Chick-fil-A, everybody, I don't get Chick-fil-A. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. McDonald's is less than an hour away. And that's if you drive like Mr. R to get to Delta, right? Now, you can get a job that's not at the Border Inn, and that's not as part of the national park or working on a ranch. There's so much of your life that you have to look forward to, okay? And high school is a blast, but it's just the beginning of all the good stuff. There's so much more good stuff that you're going to experience. You're going to get out of the valley, and you're going to meet new people, and you're going to meet new boys, and you're going to have so much fun, and you're going to take some risks. And I just want you to know truly that the best parts of your life are still ahead of you. And before you know it, you're going to have 5 kids, you're going to drive a minivan, and you're going to have this awesome career that you never thought you'd have, just like mine. And you're going to love it, okay? Now, I want to finish something that we do every year at Delta High when I worked there. Because of COVID, it changed the way we did graduation. And part of the new traditions was we would have a parade where the kids would all drive down Main Street. And so I made this sign. I made some teachers for the signs, some signs for the teachers to make it more fun. And I made one that I thought was really fitting. I don't want to show it to you. So I brought it. Now it's gotten a little mileage, but this is what my sign says. Right? And I kid you not, when the kids see this in the parade, they go, Mr. G, and then they go, huh? And I say, it's true, it's true. I guess the reason I hold up this sign, and the message I hope you three take home as you go to this awesome next phase of your life, is that I don't want you to spend the next part of your life moping like I did, and waiting for the world to realize how awesome I was, and waiting for the world to start revolving around me again. I get it. I know high school's stressful, and I know sometimes you talk to the wrong person and it just feels like the whole world is coming crashing down, okay? I spent a lot of nights listening to go out and help those around you. Now, I just want to finish with this. I expect big things from each of you, and I've told you this many times. I expect great things, and I know that whatever you all do next, it can be the best part of your life, until the next best part of your life, and then the next best part of your life, because you will choose to make every part of your life great. That's your choice, every single day. And most importantly, I don't want you to ever forget, even when you leave this little valley, that you have an entire crew of friends and family and teachers and former boyfriends in your corner that will be cheering you on as you leave EHS. You're all going to do great things, and I cannot wait to see what the world has in store for you. Let's give these girls a big round of applause, shall we? Take my song.
Thank you, Colton. Now, Janelle, can you sing a song now, or do you need to take a deep breath? All right, so we'll be favored now with a vocal solo from Janelle.
Should I just take the whole thing or just grab the... Sure.
horse I ride is old, but he has served me well. Coat like old tobacco, rich and warm. He is old, but he is sound, and my rein chains ring like bells. We fit well together as we glide above the storm. And the boots I wear are old, but they have served me well. Leather like old tobacco, cracked and brown. The tops are scuffed and broken, and my spur chains ring like bells. My rowels gleam like the starlight, and up here we spurn the ground. The trails I ride on new, even though I've made the circle many times before. For they change with every season and with every shift of light, from the summit where the clouds fall to the sweep of valley floor. And the saddle I ride is old, but it has served me well. Leather like old tobacco, buff and smooth. It fits me like a friend, with no secrets left to tell. Astride I make the circle, and I ride where I choose. Trails I ride on new, even though I've made the circle many times before. For they change with every season and with every shift of light, from the summit where the clouds fall to the sweep of valley floor. And the life I live goes on, it fits me oh so well. Old and new together, evergreen. I mount my horse at dawning, and my heart rings like a bell. We ride through the canyons where the air is fresh and clean.
While the days are long, the years are short, and there's nothing like a sideshow like that that makes you go, yeah, where did the time go? You have those days where you go, oh, will it ever get here? And then all of a sudden it's here and you go, where did the time go? So now for that long-awaited moment, we'll have Sharon come up, Superintendent Styler, and school board members come up, and we will award the diplomas. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Cami Ayala and Jessica Rodriguez is going to do a Spanish prayer and blessing for us.
Buenas noches. Queremos hacer una pequeña oración para las graduadas que se acaban de graduar, para que les vaya bien en su camino y tengan éxito.
Oración para nuestra graduación. Amado Dios, hoy doy gracias por nuestra por nuestra graduación de mis compañeras y yo, y por todo el esfuerzo que hemos puesto en nuestra educación. Te pedimos que nos dé la fuerza y la motivación necesaria para que persigamos nuestros sueños y que logremos todo lo que se nos proponga. Siempre tengamos la esperanza y la confianza en ti, Señor. Que tú siempre que tú siempre serás nuestra guía y nuestro protector en todo momento.
Te damos gracias, Señor, porque su ciclo escolar ha terminado. Tienen un pasaporte para el futuro, porque el mañana pertenece a los que se preparan para el presente. Que su camino esté lleno de luz, sabiduría y que nunca pierdan la fe en sí mismas. Sobre todo, que su futuro esté lleno de éxito, felicidad y bendiciones. Amén.
Thank you. That was beautiful. My apologies, Jessica. Now, the long-awaited moment. We'll have Sharon, Superintendent Styler, and school board members come up, and we will award the diplomas. I do want to quickly mention, we have these three beautiful young ladies here. We also have a fourth graduate who finished via online, but through Estill High School, and he refused to walk. But if you see Reagan, tell him congratulations. He finished, he did a great job. He'll get a diploma. So if I just keep these, they can't leave, right? Then we can just keep them? No, we'll let them go. So it is my privilege to announce the commencement of Chanelli Guadalupe Avalar. And Jessica Rodriguez Luna. And of course, Berkeley Marie Wright. We will miss them, but we are so proud of them, and we look forward to seeing where they go. Should I just, do you want to close or put shut? Say the name of tassels. Oh, yeah. That's right. Are you ready? Ready? Yeah, go ahead, stand up. So again, just a reminder, there will be refreshments over in the center where you can interact with the seniors. If you'd like to come up here and congratulate them, you can do that. I'm sure there's going to be some people who want to take some pictures with the 2023, but that concludes our 2023 commencement program. Thank you all for coming.